There we go. Now we're recording. All right. Well, I just recorded this whole YouTube video, and it didn't actually record, so I'm doing it again, which is crappy, but it's whatever. So let me go back a bunch. All right. Yeah. So basically, as you can see, kind of makes not a lot of sense of what happened today, but I'm gonna go over it as best as I can, and try and help you guys out with that. Understanding how I took or why I didn't trade today, and maybe you guys can understand that as well. Let me just see if this is still recording just in case. All right, yeah, it is. All right, so coming into Thursday, not a lot of crazy news. One red folder news, orange folder news. So yeah, it's not too crazy. I am looking to trade, which is great. Oh, this is the dollar. Let me go to the gold. What I actually took the trade on. Whoops. All right, so as you can see, I don't know why we're still on the dollar. All right, yeah. So looking at the at gold on the daily time frame, usually I just start my trading out in the mornings by marking out liquidity. Right, liquidity is just a high that never hasn't been tapped into, and price hasn't pushed back past it yet to go down. So I just start by marking all of that out for the potential sweeps to happen throughout the day. So yeah, looking right here, we have daily lows right here. We've got daily highs right here, more daily highs right here, and some daily lows right here. And yeah, that's it for the daily. Basically, just mark out liquidity. 4 hour. Let me look at the 4 hour. We have 4 hour highs right here. Wait, let me launch my bar replay. Okay. So let me get rid of this and move this down a little. All right, so coming on the 4 hour now, so we do have these, right? We have these 4 hour highs right here that I'm marking out, 4 hour lows right here, more 4 hour lows right here, and some more 4 hour lows all the way down here, right? This is gonna go right here, and that's basically it for the 4 hour. Oh wait, this is 30-minute. Gosh dang it. Basically the same thing, yeah. And there's even more right here. Right here. Okay. So yeah, that's 4 hour. That's what the 4 hour looks like. For the areas of liquidity, areas of interest where price is gonna have a reaction off of, go to the hourly. Basically the same thing. 4 hour and hourly have the same liquidity patterns. There is some right here that I'm just waiting. So now I'm just waiting for price to come in and have a reaction somewhere in any of these areas right here. I would just wait for a break of structure, and yeah, that's it. So now we'll go to the 5-minute, 30-minute, not much going on, consolidation. 15-minute, not much happening. There's 15-minute for value gaps. Anyways, I'm just waiting for a price to show me something. So right here, we're gonna just wait and see what happens. Let me mark out market open. Market opens at 9:30. All right, boom. So market opens right here on this candle, and I'm waiting for a sweep of these lows right here, right, to price to sweep down, followed by a break of structure above the most recent high, fill back into a fair value gap, enter off the fair value gap, and then boom, just like that, right? That's what I'm looking for. If we don't get a break of structure, I'll just keep waiting. So as you can see, boom, right? We sweep these lows right here. Price just swept these lows. But those are hourly lows, so I'm thinking price might decide to go further a little. And we didn't get a break of structure. So boom, right now we sweep these lows. Okay, we continue to go further. No break of structure, so we're waiting. Boom, swept these lows, right? And now we're waiting for a break of structure. We didn't get any break of structure here, so now we're waiting for a break of structure above the most recent high, which would be right there. And so I didn't trade today, but my bias was correct. And here's why I didn't trade is because usually when you have a break of structure, you want the candle to be just kind of like this, right? Like a small break close above. So that way you can have price pull back into it and then take longs up to your areas of interest, right? But that's not the case today. I'll actually show you what happened. As you can see, the break of structure candle was extremely massive and didn't give any room really for pullback for me to enter off of. Also, we've got this 30-minute fair value gap that was created from this down move before. Let me get rid of this. We've got this 30-minute fair value gap that was created from the down move before right here that I was originally planning on taking the take profits up to. But now that price already came so close within the take profit, it's not really worth taking the actual trade. Just because it's so close to the take profit, unless there was a huge crazy pullback like to right down here to this level, then back up. But that's very unlikely that that's actually going to happen. So yeah. But as you can see on the 1 minute, we got this fair value gap right here, right? And we also got this fair value gap that there was a reaction out of, because I'll play this further, right? But I was waiting for price to come down into this fair value gap, kind of waiting for equilibrium of the range, if that makes sense, which was down here a little further. But obviously that did not happen. And right here, price hits the take profit that I was originally thinking about. So the market's no longer seeking out this area to, it's no longer being drawn towards this area of interest to have a reaction off, because it just came in, had the reaction. So now it doesn't make sense to try and take another trade up to it because it already filled the area of interest, right? If that makes sense. So I'll just let price play out, right? We come into this area of interest, kind of come a little more. And yeah, that was basically the move I was planning on taking, was this extension upwards, but I didn't take it just because there was not enough pullback for me to want to get in. I ideally would have wanted a pullback right into this area and then up to here and then down, but that didn't happen. And that's okay. Sometimes, just obviously it's not always going to go your way. If it always went your way, you'd be making a lot of money and this trading stuff would be easy. So yeah. So now that didn't happen. I didn't take a trade, which honestly I'm happy with. It's good discipline. And then as you can see now, like, the strategy works. Like, there's sweeps and all that. So let me see here. Now we're basically just waiting for, or now I'm done trading, but I just want to show you guys what happens when you just keep watching this. Let me put in 5x speed. So price is here, consolidating, dumps down. We have these new lows right here. Price kicks out these new lows, never gives you a break of structure, right? Continues down. We have lots of orders right in this area right here wanting to get filled. And what happens when price comes down into this area where all the orders want to get filled, you're about to see. So we have this move up. We're still not in this around this line is where the orders are being held. So we're still haven't hit that yet. That's why you need to have patience. I'm pretty sure it's right here coming up. We're in this fair value gap. We get a big move down. I'm pretty sure. Let me put it in 7. 10. I think there's a move down. I'd hope so. At least that's what this looks like there would be. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, boom, just like that, right? Boom. We just swept. Let me go to the 15-minute. Right, we just swept all the way down here. We swept these lows all the way from over here from like God knows when, from like November 26th, right? And it's December 3rd. We swept those lows all the way down here. So what can you expect? You can expect the orders to be filled and a heavy reaction to the upside. So now we play this and boom, just like that, a huge reaction to the upside, right? And then back into the area of interest that we had mapped out earlier from today. Whoops. That we had mapped out earlier from today right here. And then we get a move down from the sweep of these highs right here, right? We sweep those new highs just a little past, and then we start to drop down. So yeah, basically the strategy works, all that stuff, but I just didn't have a good enough entry to pull back. I didn't have a good enough pullback over in this area right here. I didn't have enough pullback, which I wanted right here to there. I didn't have enough of that for me to enter the trade. And that's okay. I'm honestly happy with my patience, how it all worked out. And yeah, I'm not super upset with the trade. Not really anything with the trade. Jeez, I can't do this. So yeah, but I also wanted to talk a little bit just about like discipline and why you need to have at least one activity in your life or anything. It could be like maybe you're like into reading books or anything like that. Why you need to be keyed in on something that if you find value in it, you need to be locked in and work it and make sure you know how to work it. So yeah, you can be good at what you do, right? It's fun to be good at something you really like. So yeah, for me that's trading and a couple other things, but yeah, I'm just extremely grateful for my discipline that I have. Maybe I'm not talking about like everything, right? But definitely with trading, I'm definitely disciplined, and it's led to a lot of mental wins for me, which is awesome. I'm also going to be writing some new goals coming soon because every goal I wrote for 2024, basically I hit all the short term goals. So I'm going to need to be writing some new ones, which obviously I'm not upset about. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm just grateful for my discipline, and you need to have discipline to trade. Motivation will only work for so long, right? You're motivated for a few days and then you're done. Versus discipline is just constant motivation, not constant motivation. It's the days when you don't want to do it and you're unmotivated. Discipline comes over and it takes over and is what makes you able to do the things that you want to do, but you're not mentally prepared to do yet. So, yeah, I just think discipline. I'm just really grateful for the discipline I have within trading, and I hope that it continues over into 2025. So yeah, that's basically all I have for this video. It's a little short because I just recorded this for like 30 minutes and it didn't go, which sucks. But that's all right. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys learned something from my trading. I know it was kind of just me talking fast and going over it, but I'm just trying to get this video out for myself so I can, manifest my things into the future and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically all I have for this. So don't forget to like and subscribe.